Hello, everybody. Good evening. It is Thursday, which means now I am your problem. Mostly by your choice, so you have only yourselves to blame for this. You don't have to be here, but I'm glad you are, because we're about to make some very bad decisions because we got 3 bosses left to slap it out in Bloodborne, and we've got a little over the same number of hours to try and do them in. So, what I'm gonna do is first and foremost introduce the Planters, master of the peanut gallery, my very own Statler and Waldorf in one Australian package. Say hello, Kai.
Hi, everybody. You say you have bad decisions. I don't think you have many decisions at all, and they're all bad, so you really don't have an option here.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right. So I am now setting up a prediction, ladies and gentlemen, hence why we haven't left the opening splash yet. Because I figure let's see who has faith in our ability to slay bosses and who thinks this is just going to be a comedic shit show of utter failure.
Um, well, can I vote both?
I mean, I don't think Twitch actually lets you vote for multiple options.
I
I
don't
don't
think it
know.
does either.
I don't know.
Ball Sport Twitch.
One moment.
Oh dear, Harold. Then does that mean that you are wired as fuck, my friend?
All right, prediction is going up now. Oh fuck, yeah, Rimward. Good googly moogly. Oh boy. As they say, just a spoonful of sugar makes me bounce off the walls, bounce off the. Oh my god, that is actually is that a lot of caffeine? I have no context for this. Is that a lot of
Uh,
caffeine?
I expect most likely.
I don't know. What I do know is that the house is still on fire. And I was a ding dong and
Expected.
didn't actually go and do the mid in between stream admin work, which is getting more shit for dying
Oopsie.
horribly and painfully to boss fights. So we're gonna
So,
have to lead
first protocol.
in.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to lead in with a bit of a, a loot run.
You got this.
Oops. No, Falkenstein, if they vote for one, they're saying that only one. I'm not playing this, at or above kind of shtick.
Oh God, Harold. But dude, you're gonna have heart palpitations.
Sweet Jesus, can you see sound?
He can hear colors.
And yet, Lady Red calls it because Aloe is being gracious in having Lady Red and myself join him for the adventures of Log Vanderhuge. But that requires a lot of behind the scenes, monster hunting for equipment and shit, so that we can actually not bumblefuck our way through getting on stream.
Indeed, because that's fun to do, not always the most fun to watch.
Precisely. Whereas for this, again, not necessarily fun to watch, but infinitely faster.
Indeed.
It is a
Indeed.
much shorter grind. Because I can unga some bungas with the Rod of Zorg here rather efficiently.
Yeah, you can rather quickly get your equipment here, and it should be fine.
Ow! How dare!
It seemed like he just kind of tripped on his ropes and ran into you.
It
It's unfortunate.
does. I am not impressed. Orange does not taste like oranges. You know, when you talk about something tasting like oranges, I admittedly don't think of an orange. When I think of what color does an orange taste like, I think something roughly akin to lime green, of all things. Maybe slightly on the yellow side of it, but... Well, what color do
Interesting.
you think it tastes like, love? Lady Red says orange tastes like orange. Somebody needs to put that as the fucking Mr. Incredible meme.
Orange tastes like orange.
Orange is orange! Can we fist? No.
Keep smacking then. Tenderize that bacon.
We're gonna tenderize that meat and get that. Oh, god damn it, we didn't get the sausage.
Yeah, well, you got the pig meat neck tenderized, so it's okay.
See, the thing is, Nermetia, purple to me tastes like, I don't know, oh, what are they? Sweet tarts. Sweet tarts is what I envision purple.
Interesting.
Which... Hang on, one moment. Yes? Well, they still taste purple, even if it's violet that makes them taste that way. Fair enough.
I wonder, because purple for me,
Go on.
what tastes purple is Ribena. I don't know if you had any when you're in the UK.
Is what now?
Ribena.
The
Um,
fuck
I
is
assume
that?
that it's in the UK. It's definitely a thing here that I've had for a while. Very, very strong tasting.
Yes? Lady Red says you're correct. And yes, Nermetio, I got killed
Mm,
by bacon. I have no idea what the fuck you're saying. It's just like,
it's
apparently in the UK there's a vegetable called rocket, which is
it's
not
Ribena is blackcurrant juice.
blackcurrant juice. Okay. See, now you put it in the context of words I understand. I'm a
Yeah, I went
simple
looking
man
for an
with
image.
simple words. Yeah, it's called arugula, love, not rocket. Rocket is the thing that goes space. Why do you call vegetable rocket when no go space? Ah!
Not only a cordial, Lizzie, it's apparently carbonated.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've not tried the carbonated, but the
Mr. Tom,
cordial, like,
go on,
yeah,
sorry.
that's it. As I said,
Mr.
I've not tried
Tomzak is
the
also
that, but
correct.
yes,
Rocket make go boom.
indeed, it should at least, bad rocket just bounce off.
And our conversation about rocket has been now immortalized. Thank you, Grimos. Ow! No! The optical bacon is angry again.
Indeed, it's very glowy.
Well, yeah, it's because it stole my stuff.
Well, the second one stole your stuff because it just kind of.
No, that one stole my stuff. The second one killed
Well,
me, but this is the one that picked my shit up and decided, nah, this mine now.
that one was already dead though. These three like to change positions far too much.
And Grimos, I am all for the painting of Snort's irregulars because of all the named major mercenary commands in the setting. Ow! Fuck me. Of all the named major mercenary commands in the setting, like, I gotta give it to National Treasure, the fucking army.
That's fair. That's fair. They aren't my first pick, but I understand.
I mean, think about it this way. Yes, Silicon, pig. Bacon kills man. Not good. In fact, very ungood. Inverted bueno factor.
Hello there, McLeod.
Ah! God, no, Dogbird, why? A
Yeah,
snorting
Dogbird, no like.
track. Okay, that one I have to
Nice.
remember. That one I have to remember. But seriously, if you look at some of the art, you know, Battletech characters clearly have had art inspired by celebrities of the real world. Kind of like how there's at
Oh, yeah.
least one bit of art that makes Hans Davian look like Captain Kirk from the movies. I'm being dead serious here.
I don't doubt it. I've not seen it, but I don't doubt it.
I am being very serious when I say this. Like, he is the Shat. But, there's at least one piece of art that makes Cranston Stord look like he is Nicolas Cage.
I could see that too. Yes.
I don't know, Rimward, if he was based on the Shat, but if he was, then you know what? Fair enough. Hello, Saris. Thank you for jumping in my lap. You'll notice that there is an absence of chimkins on the desk. I have already eaten my dinner.
She can smell it though, and she must
She
investigate.
can and is, and she's now investigating my face because my breath smells of chimkins and beer. Lizard, so Snord's Irregulars are a
I'm
mercenary
just gonna
outfit
lean.
run by Cranston Snord originally, who won command of the mercenary company in a poker game to start with, having left the Wolves Dragoons because he was a fucking Dragoon originally. And then from there, their whole thing is they're the eccentric weirdos who will go off mission to loot collectibles, art, and other eccentricities because reasons. And they actually negotiate into their contracts with the Lyran Commonwealth to do that. So Steiner's like, you're weird, but you kill shit good.
They have very strange mechs.
They
Very,
do.
very strange Franken mechs, of all things.
And of course, the other thing about the Irregulars is that because they were Dragoons, they kind of played buddy-buddy with the rest of Wolf's Dragoons. To include when the Dragoons are like, okay, House Steiner, we would like a, planet to make our own. Jesus Christ. The one-shotting from the bacon really needs to stop.
Yeah. This is an unfortunate start.
It is. But, the Wolf's Dragoons are like, hey, can we has world? And the Archon, the Steiner Lord is like, yeah, but we're going to send somebody else to make sure there's nothing like super special on it so that you don't just kind of get shit that we would rather we have. And they sent the Irregulars to go skulk out the planet. And because Snord was a fucking Dragoon originally, fucking clanner that he is, he looks the place over, is like, oh. He tells the Lyran's like, nope, no lost tech here. Not a sign of SLDF bases or hardware anywhere to be found. And then he turns around to Jamie Wolf, is like, hey, buddy, it's right there. We found it. It's right fucking there. You should take it.
Yeah. This makes sense. He's got his loyalty.
He
It makes a lot of
does.
sense.
And admittedly, I don't fault Snort for it. I really don't. I still have a bit of a chip on my shoulder against the Dragoons because they're very much the offshoot of clan plot armor.
Understandable. Understandable. I can't fault you for this. But he himself, that's a fair bit of loyalty that I can get behind.
Yeah. I'm just biased against Clan Wolf because they really are clan plot armor.
To be fair, you're biased against the clans, period. You're doubly biased against them.
Correct. Very correct. I'll give you that,
Also,
Grimos.
hello, Diggs.
Kaya Lard Lao is not a clanner. Unless
That's
I'm
a fair
missing
point.
something.
But
And
that is a fair point.
yeah, it is a fair point. Like, you can have individuals with plot armor. Look at fucking Star Wars. stormtroopers are supposed to be like the most lethal of the elite, and a fucking farm boy and a smuggler are just wrecking their shit in. But
But
when you get an
to be
entire
fair,
organization that is literally built on it, that's another thing entirely.
yeah, no, that's understandable. Concerning the stormtroopers, they were ordered to let them go, at least off the Death Star.
Yeah.
You know, having them fail afterwards is just tropey.
Okay, running away now. Woohoo!
Good move. Yes.
I don't need double bacon.
No, you need to stockpile resources, not get hit by a truck.
Uh-oh. Okay, the frenzy stopped wearing off. So, yes, Diggs, I
That was
was
lucky.
killed by looks. Grimos, I am also a bit of a Space IKEA fan, not least of which because of the clans, Ghost Bears are probably the most reasonable. And Samurai, exactly. Like, the whole thing is, they spend a lot of time talking up the Stormtroopers. Only Imperial Stormtroopers are so precise. And if you look at the opening of A New Hope, like, motherfucker, they just butchered the guys defending with only 2 losses in a boarding action through a fucking choke point. That shit is hardcore.
It is
'Cause
hardcore, yes.
that should have been a shooting gallery for the nerds on the defense. Like, oh, look, they have to come through this door. Everybody point at the door and they'll die. And the stormtroopers are like, bitch, you thought. Yes. So, you know, I never really go too hard on the stormtroopers for missing everything because clearly there's just, plutonium combined with donut steel armor all over the main characters.
Yeah, well, as mentioned, it is actually said in A New Hope that they were allowed to escape as well.
That too. Oh yeah, Rogue One, the
Mhm.
stormtroopers are actually fucking scary because they can fuck a dude up when there. So,
And
Falkenstein, I will actually argue that
Gammon away. Go on.
Clan Green Pigeon
Very
is
well. Let me.
honestly not a bad clan as far as what they're capable of, what they do. They're a little on the dumb side, but then again, they're clanners, so that's already a given. And of the clans that if I were to put them on the table and play, I actually go with Clan Smoke Jag. Mostly because it's fun to be the asshole sometimes.
that's an understandable reason, but they're still just douche canoes.
Oh yeah, they're absolute bastards. Like,
And
seriously, fuck
I
those
just don't
guys.
like I don't like the Falcons in general, partly because well, intro was Mech 2, so initially I was very much on the clan side.
Solar Aura, I'm just gonna say it now, we don't talk about that. That was probably the coolest scene out of that movie, but we don't talk about that.
Farewell.
The pod racing scene's pretty cool, but I mean the lightsaber duels, man. Come on.
No, fuck those. I hate everything about those.
Oh, you
If I
are a
wanted
spoil sport.
if I wanted to watch wire kung fu fighting, I'd go watch a fucking Jet Li movie. Seriously. J-
So
Fucking John Woo does that shit much more entertainingly.
you are allowed to be wrong. It's okay.
Oh, is that where we're going with this?
That's where I'm gonna go with this. Yes.
I will stand. Narratively and dramatically, the best lightsaber duel that I can think of off the rip is probably on Death Star 2 Return of the Jedi. On the sheer basis of not only are they actually, fighting and acting like they mean it, But when you get to the point towards the end where Luke loses his goddamn mind, you can see the animal fury that the little farm boy is channeling because I kissed my sister and you ain't threatening that bitch. We're going full space Alabama here.
Narratively, yes, I'll give you that one. But by pure spectacle, no. No way.
There was just too much going on for me to enjoy from a spectacle perspective.
But as I said, you're not enjoying it is fine. That's understandable. That's up to person. But I think it's very very common that
Okay.
lightsaber duels. I'm sorry. I know. One moment.
Uh, are you?
There's just some stuff outside that's just being cut because we're getting renovations done.
That's what I was going to ask. Is there construction going on?
Yeah. Um, my apologies, folks. I'll wait until that's done to keep talking. Actually, just
Pool noodles with old special effects. I mean, pool noodle sword fighting's fun. So what is my vampire power level right now? Angry. That's what. So, ladies and gentlemen, which boss do we want to try first? The orphan, or do we want to try and beat up the old man?
I
Placenta
think we're
monster.
going
Yep,
outside.
placenta monster. Okay.
You got to at least get some footage against that, considering.
Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna go try and fight Placentor, the abortion that wasn't.
Indeed. Just smash it down first go. You got this.
I mean, if that happens, I will be A, amazed, B, freaking out and howling like a pissed off howler monkey, and C, incredibly relieved.
First go. Easy peasy. Get it done.
Yeah, we're gonna just convent infanticide, Falkenstein. That's what this is gonna be. I can't say that we're even killing the unborn. Well, I don't know. Is he unborn? Because he kind of slithered out under his own power rather than being.
Still born. Still took his first breath and whatnot. Still born.
Fair enough then.
Like he wasn't stillborn. So
No,
it's
he
fine.
wasn't. He wasn't. Like, it wasn't dead on arrival, but it's not exactly a typical, hello world scenario.
No, it's not.
All right. Is there anything I want to pick up that will help me not die horrifically?
What do you have at your disposal?
Not a hell of a lot that's really going to be beneficial. Oh my
Hmm.
goodness. Before I go into this, so I've discussed in the past, I've described many times that Ceres's favorite snuggle spot is between Lady Red's hip and the arm of the comfy chair, right?
Indeed.
What I haven't described, hello Hughes, what I haven't described is what she likes to do when she wants her dad's attention, which is she'll jump onto her
Tap.
mom's lap. Lady Red is sat probably about 6 to 8 feet to my right. Ceres is now on the left side of the chair, sat in her lap, impeding her left hand off of the keyboard, staring at me wishfully.
Aww.
It is precious. She wants dad attention. I'm sorry, Bean. I'm currently trying to do things for internet people. I'm a bad father. Love, can you afford a pet redeem? Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to do it myself. We
You
got
should do it
multiple
yourself.
pet
Yes.
redeems. All right, little girl. All right. Let's
And
give
while
you
he's
some
doing
ear
that,
scritches.
hello, Maze.
Oh, there goes. That looks like my CD drive just fell. And one of my external hard drives. Excellent.
Oh dear.
But scritches and loves. It's
That's
made all the more
great.
pitiful, admittedly, because she currently has a cold.
Oh,
Like, the local park has sent out a report saying that there is a cold that has been hitting a lot of the dogs. Nothing that's, overly serious or threatening, mind you. Otherwise, we'd be having a very different conversation here on this subject.
of, of course, yeah.
But
Just
sh-
unfortunate.
she's got a horrible case of the sniffles, and you can see the eyes running with a little bit of the mucus because dog sinuses and ENT don't work like people do.
Yeah.
But yeah. And yeah, Lady Red already said it, Falkenstein. My mic was weird because I was stretching the cord to reach the pup and give her affection. Oh goodness, she is now laying down a little bit more, which is becoming even more inconvenient for Lady Red. Because she's now putting more weight on the lady's wrist.
Oh dear.
Apparently she's warm and toasty, which I'll agree to that. Ceres is a tiny space heater.
Probably doubly so with her being sick, I expect.
Indeed. Ow. Oh. How about ow? Ow.
Okay. First one down.
Alright, Maze. Since we're on a loading screen, what did you get in the mail today? Do tell.
Not having a temperature's good.
Yeah, no, she's not. She doesn't have a temperature, but she is just toasty in general. Up here, that is exactly the idea. We are here to praise Zorg, and I have his staff to light my way.
Indeed.
Ooh,
Oh, hell yeah.
that is fucking gnarly.
On both counts.
Yeah,
Hell yes.
dude, I would love to put together that Lego kit.
I love how that was portrayed. I really do.
I would love to fly one of those. The amount of I actually can't even
Yeah.
say that. It's not so much the ear pro, but the fucking vibes you would be getting off of that thing. Like, you would just be
yeah.
vibrating in your seat even more than most aircraft.
Unless it was impeccably balanced, I expect.
I mean,
At which
even,
point that
even
would
if
be
it was.
insane.
Like, let's look at it this way. If you're flying in a helicopter, everything has to be impeccably balanced or the fucking thing will rattle itself apart at the seams. And you still have that steady kind of vibrating hum. Ooh. Oh, fuck. I always forget the splash zone of that move.
The splash zone is huge on that move.
It is. Quinn, that is cursed, and I need to see it now. We need to now see if we can commission a Landair mech Irby with those wings. That would be amazing. But yeah, so the thing about flying around in a helicopter is whenever any kind of fuckery happens with the engine, the drive shaft, or the especially the rotor or anything the rotor touches,
Of course, yeah.
you have to do a lot of balancing because otherwise shit gets weird. But even in the cockpit of the helicopter, there's just this constant kind of rattling that you're going to have just from all the moving parts. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still get that with a fixed-wing aircraft, especially if it's prop-driven. But
Yeah, especially with prop driven because the engine's still right there, whereas with jets and on the wings and whatnot. It's a little more isolated.
Well, I mean, you say that, but turboprop is a thing where it's a jet engine turning a prop.
It's true, but it's not like it's on the wings and away from the body, and there's not 4 of them.
Falkenstein, I would get out of that aircraft before it takes off. If they're coming into the cabin and making their chair, like that shit should have been. I can understand jury rigging the chair for pilot comfort. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But that should happen in the maintenance side of things before the pilot walks to the plane or helicopter.
Yes, it should.
Samurai, negative. I love helicopters too
Helicopters
much.
are too cool.
They're
just too cool.
And the idea of flying something that repels itself from the Earth by the force of human spite more than any other factor, like, I can get behind that reasoning.
I can get behind that, and I get why plane and chopper pilots are cocky, because when you defy gravity that long, I expect you're gonna get overconfident.
No, not in a helo. Maybe if you're a fixed-wing pilot, you get cocky. Ow, ow, oh god. Oh my god, I'm alive. The thing is, though, with a plane, if it all goes very wrong, as long as your wings are intact, you can typically glide to relative safety. As long as you don't, like,
Depending on where you
break
are,
up.
yeah.
As long as you don't break up into pieces, you can usually glide and land in such a way. Oh, fuck off. Land in such a way that you're not gonna just outright die. With a helicopter, if the whirly part stops, you're dead. I'm sorry, but you're in a refrigerator and you're no Indiana Jones. NNT, that's why I'm specifying if the rotor stops. You can absolutely auto-rotate onto the way to the ground and land very softly, very safely. You don't need an engine to safely land a helicopter, but you sure as fuck need a propeller.
Indeed. If one gets damaged for any reason, I imagine that's also rather dicey.
So if the prop gets damaged, you're probably having a very bad day. And by
I
bad
imagine
day,
so.
I mean you will not go to space today. You're on a one-way trip to the ground. Because if, let's say it's a flyable damage, if you're not immediately looking for the first place to land, you're fucking stupid because you don't know if that thing's going to come apart at the seams, at which point you're going straight to the ground anyway.
Yep.
The rotor takes damage, you can land it, provided that damage doesn't destroy the rotor. But you don't know if that damage is going to cause the rotor to stop being a rotor in the immediate future until you're on the deck.
So long as it doesn't further progress and rip itself apart, you can do it. But it might.
But yeah, it's... Flying helicopters was the most fun I've ever done for a paycheck. I'm not gonna lie. And legitimately, I thought I was getting into a fucking death trap the first time I got into one of those things. I thought being selected for helo flying was me basically being told, yeah, A, you suck, B, go die. Turns out...
Instead, it was not.
Yeah, it turns out those things are a lot safer than you would think. But if shit goes wrong, it goes very, very fucking wrong.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be in constant use as they are if they weren't at least relatively safe. Especially considering what they are.
Yeah. Ah, god damn it. I kept trying to dodge past him to get away from the murder, and the game kept reading my inputs as dodge into face and eat.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, now
Unfortunate.
Ceres is still staring at me, but now she's staring at me from under a blankie. Lady Red's arm is paralyzed now.
Oh dear.
Sorry to interrupt you, Kai.
No, that's alright. I wasn't saying anything of super important. It's all good.
I mean, hidden boss. It's a dark night for anybody when you're getting slapped around by a failed abortion with its own weaponized afterbirth. I mean, there's just no coming back from that. That's the kind of big dick energy where the moment it breaks that club out, you just kind of throw your hands up and go, "Look, dude, you are fucking hardcore, and I don't want to mess with that." Because how do you fuck with that?
By being mashed into paste, apparently.
Well, no, I'm not even doing that. I'm getting fucked up. It's not even sharp. It is purely blunt. It's even squishy. Which is horrifying.
The way it's being used, it's got an edge on it, but I wouldn't say it's sharp.
Oh no, it is not sharp at all. Oh! Damn it. Fuck that one away.
Aww.
Give me them organs! If you even have them. Ow. Oh god! Fuck.
Oh, unfortunately, you did survive, so it's okay. Concerning organs, I mean, I imagine, with it having a rib cage, there are organs underneath that. That's
I don't
one
know.
of the reasons that they evolved that way.
I don't know. It's pretty emaciated, though.
I mean, I've seen people that are emaciated as well, and they still have organs.
That is fair. Yeah, I'm just to go back to helicopters though. Like, man, auto rotations are spooky the first time you do it, but they are fun. Because the thing about
I
an auto
don't doubt it.
rotation, is when you're flying and you have to do an auto, you have to keep your engine is off or at idle if you're training. And you have to keep the whirly part of the aircraft whirling at the appropriate speed. To do that, you have to very carefully arrange yourself so that you are pointing the nose at a uncomfortably downward direction and dropping out of the sky at the correct speed that the relative wind will make the whirligig keep whirling, right?
Yeah, I can see how that is spooky, yes.
Yes. So, realistically speaking, for, a novice pilot like I was the first time I shot one. What am I kidding? I still am a novice pilot. But, the thing about it is, you have to maintain something like a 30-degree or so horizon sight picture.
Yeah, which doesn't sound like much. It doesn't sound like it until you look at it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like much, but once you look at it, it looks like you're staring at the ground.
Because you almost are.
Yeah, like, there is dirt where there should not be dirt in the windscreen. And you're thinking, oh my god, that's dirt. I am going to go into the dirt. And it is going to be the end of me.
And then the mechanical thing says, nah.
Well,
Okay.
the thing is, basically what you're doing is you're buying time until you're low enough that you can spend all of the whirligig for slowdown.
Yeah.
Ow! Fuck! Because once you get low enough, what you do is you crank on the collective, and the whirligig starts slowing way the fuck. Ow! Dodged too soon. It starts slowing way the fuck down, but at the same time is generating a lot more lift. So you slow down, But you are now on the final critical point because you're not getting the whirligig speed back.
Yeah,
So
you're on your touchdown, or
yeah,
one way or another, your touchdown. Yeah.
yeah. So if you don't time it right and you crank on the collective too soon, then what ends up happening? Oh goddamn! My timing is all kinds of off. What happens is you slow down, and then you run out of slowdown juice, and then you just fall.
Yeah. That's what I expect out of that.
Oh my god. Saris now is preventing Lady Red from moving her fingers because not only is her torso laid across Lady Red's wrist, but she's no longer staring at her dad. She's turned her head to rest her chin on the back of Lady Red's hand while she's trying to play video games.
Aww.
McLeod, yes, this boss is a pain in all respects.
Also, because Maze shared something cool, I'm gonna send you something that I got sent. It's fucking sweet.
Do tell.
It's sending.
I can't exactly reliably check until the next loading screen, so...
I know. That's all good. You'll see it.
No. Dogs, this is not... The vote was not for how many deaths. The vote was for how many bosses I managed to kill. Because I'm at the point of the game where all I've got left are boss fights.
Yes, very much so.
So, McLeod, I can respect and appreciate... Ow. That's what I get for trying to parry. I can respect and appreciate that, not least of which because, fuck, he's got so much health.
He really does. The visual attack really didn't take much.
No. But, the first time through this game, this boss only took me, like, one sitting to clear. Granted, it was a long-ass sitting. But Lady Maria, on the other hand, made me rage quit multiple times.
If Chansey was more murderous, yes.
See, McLeod, you're describing me and Paladin Rose comparing our experiences because Paladin Rose ultimately had to get a wingman to beat this guy. But I won't say she breezed through Lady Maria, but she did solo her relatively quickly. It was the opposite for me. Like, Lady Maria just had my number, and she proceeded to give me the good old shit-ga-slapping repeatedly.
That is typical Soulsborne, though. Some people just click a lot quicker with certain bosses.
True. Ow! Ow! Oh, God! Nope, that's the slow move. Fuck me.
Did manage to dodge it.
That was more by dumb luck than anything. Ow.
Just take the win, goddammit.
I mean, I did. Jesus Christ. Don't get stuck on wall. That is the bad player. I'm dead again.
Unfortunate.
Alright, loading screen. Let's see what you sent me. What is this cool thing of which you speak? Oh, hey, you got your patch.
I did get my patch. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Ducks. What is you making? I'm curious now.
So, Dux, somebody else has already stepped into the role and reminded me that more violence needs to be applied. You have developed a following of people to remind me of these things. Your proxies will do the good work. Meanwhile, I'm probably going to continue to feed myself into this meat grinder dick first.
Yeah, that happens.
Yep. No! I don't want to. Oh, God, on the backswing? Really?
That's disrespectful.
Oh, yeah. Hughes? You know, shoot me a DM. I am down for this idea.
Only if you're comfortable with that, Docs. Only if you're comfortable with it.
I am down for debuting stuff for you ducks. It's just a matter of knowing to do so and, you know, making sure that I leave enough time at the end to do so. Hidden boss, but I'm having fun talking. I know that's really part of what's fucking me, but I'm having a good time bullshitting with you guys.
It is probably about 70% the reason to do this stuff.
Coyote, I do have to ask, Shadows of Yharnam pre or post DLC? Because there's a very, very big difference. Oh shit, he did not do the two-hit combo I thought he was going to do.
What a dick.
Okay, then yeah, no. Those dickheads were fucking awful for me as well. Especially since I did not have a PS Plus account, so I couldn't summon help. Oh, that hurt. Ah, fuck
Yeah,
me.
dude.
That hurt too. God damn.
Oh, just missed out on it.
Yep. Part of the problem is a lot of his moves have, because of the wide slow swings, you can get hit on the back end, even if you dodge the initial swing, and that has gotten me a couple times so far tonight.
It has. That and some of his attacks chain into multiple different
shit.
ones, so trying to read them is a dick.
God damn it. That's what I get for looking at chat. Ow.
I'm surprised you didn't die from that.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, though. I
you're
saw it coming.
You're right, Hidden Boss. I don't have the mental bandwidth to juggle dialogue and ass whoopings simultaneously. It's not going to stop me from trying.
Now, where would be the fun if you didn't try?
Okay. Dial-up sounds. Yeah. I'm operating off of a single-core processor circa the 90s. would be great if I was trying to land on the moon, I suppose.
Well, yeah. They did it with much older tech than that, so
They did.
yeah, I imagine that would be more than enough.
Ah, fuck that miss. Ow.
That was he whiffed and you whiffed, and then he didn't.
Yeah, he's better at not whiffing than I am.
I don't know. Your hit rate's not bad. He just hits a lot harder.
Thank you, Falkenstein, for keeping count. Nacho, we had this discussion earlier, actually. I don't think he qualifies as stillborn. He's like the abortion that wasn't, is what I'm settling on. And thank you, Growing Orange, for the follow.
Indeed. Come on in, kick your feet up, and enjoy.
Is a dodge practice run in order? I mean, if I'm going to be dodging to practice, I might as well practice punching him as well.
Indeed, because you gotta get the timings.
Yep. Oh, come on. Ow. That was not what I wanted to do. Thank you, game.
Unfortunate.
Oh, shit. It worked.
Nice.
Only took off, you know, a sliver of his health, but...
Yeah, with how much damage you did, that is just an unfortunate amount of health.
It really is. Oh, come on! That heavy attack should have
That was
fucking
rude,
done something.
yeah.
That was... Oh, come on, and again! You
That
are
was absolute
bullshit! Ow, on the backswing. Oh, this is gonna... Yep, that hurt. Ow. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take it. Ow! Fuck! I got stank bombed and it wasn't friendly.
I can't think of a time where it would be.
Yeah, this guy is super tanky.
He has so much health.
And Nacho, there are a lot of Berserk references in Hidetaka Miyazaki's games. The dude is outright stated that he's a big fan of the series. Alright,
Yep.
looks like we're going to go back on a bacon fisting run to get more health. And what we're going to do as part of that is do at least, 2 runs of bacon fisting so as to,
Yeah,
get a level up.
Surplus.
Yeah, get a level up. And we have a water and posture break. Let me tool back here and get
Indeed.
the hydration. Um, McLeod, I absolutely enjoyed Armored Core 6. I was about to say Ace Combat. Fuck.
I mean, did you not enjoy that?
Uh, Gameplay, yes. Oh, also I did in fact hydrate. I didn't, say it, but I did.
As did I.
But Ace Combat 6, I enjoyed the gameplay. The writing in it, I want to throttle most of the characters because they're annoying and they don't talk like human people. They talk like an approximation of what a weird alien thinks Squick's thought of a human is. So we're like two
Oh,
steps shy of real human.
trying, but not there.
I don't even know if I'd say it's trying, except in that it was trying my last nerve.
That's a semblance of trying.
I haven't played ranked mode because, frankly, I learned from Armored Core 4 and onward that there is a snowball's chance in hell of me ever being able to play any kind of competitive multiplayer FromSoft game. Like, I am not a fucking engineering PhD able to just make the numbers make sense like that.
Big bonk. Just smack them till they fall down. Or you fall down. Usually it's probably going to be you fall down because they do the number thing.
Will, who are you asking about? What's the comparison you're asking for regarding Ace Combat 5? Because admittedly,
Expect Ace Combat 6.
I've only played the first little bit of 5. I haven't actually committed to playing it all the way through. Mostly because I'm a super distractible shit. Not because it was a bad game. Oh, yeah, I can tell you that 5's writing already, from what little I've played, is so much better than 6. 6 is the one... Will, my dude, my brother, we were living together when 6 came out, and we were both bitching about it because they had this stupid as fuck, go dance with the angels bullshit that they threw out every fucking other line. Yeah, you had a brain fart. What, were you having a stroke remembering we played Resident Evil together? Oh, hey, big fisting. Was the 40 millimeters of high voltage steel getting to you again? Bonds Non's having a strong. Yes, let's call the Bondalons for him. Oh no, it's too late, Will. I did start. I did fucking start. The only reason I'm not telling the full story is because I desperately want Kai to experience the madness for himself. I also still stand by my reasoning. That should have worked. The only downside is, for me to get Kai to experience it for himself, I will probably have to let him have the grenade launcher. And that does me physical pain to say, because grenade launcher is bae.
It's a good grenade launcher. Because I play games with bad grenade launchers, so is it a good one?
I would say it is.
This is acceptable in that case.
Will is trying to say I'm not allowed the grenade launcher. Bitch, I remember exactly where to find the goddamn thing, and you can't stop me. So, to give a little bit of context without giving away the game, there is a specific encounter where you need to fight somebody, and you can't use full lethal force. I had the grenade launcher. It was loaded with flashbang ammo, which was working great. I ran out of flashbang ammo. So I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? Because I can't just pull out the frag grenades because then I'm gonna turn everything into mincemeat. Because the grenade launcher kicks ass.
As it should.
So I look through my inventory and I realize I've got the shock grenades, which up until
I see where this is going.
the point we had gotten to, hitting somebody with the shock grenade is about the same as tagging him with a taser. You know, a little bit of damage, but mostly you're just making him flop around like a pissed off flounder on a hot sand dune. You know, it stuns the ever living bejesus out of them as all of their muscles go. I don't know why I was just actually doing the physical impersonation of that with arms flopping around, because none of you can see it.
I can imagine it. That's great.
But Lady Red could see it. But
I bet.
yeah, so what ends up happening is I'm like, oh, this thing stuns the bejesus out of them. It's a taser grenade. I'm gonna use that. Load up the launcher. Boom. And the thing we needed to survive is dead.
Hmm. Hmm. It's This seems like you done goofed. Yeah.
In my defense, up until that point, literally every outcome using the Tesla grenades was non-lethal. Like,
I'm
the
reading
amount of
that there
damage...
was a warning on the grenade, and this seems like a you thing here that you didn't read the warning.
I mean, he's talking flashbangs in meat space. He's talking meat
Oh,
space
okay.
flashbangs. Because I
Fair
don't
enough,
think... I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure the canisters of grenades in Resident Evil 5 literally just say something to the tune of, haha lol, grenade go brrr.
Not grenade go boom.
Oh yeah, that. But, yeah, we were in college together. We were sat in the dark dorm room. I don't even remember what time of day it was. I know that we were both just having a good time right up until we'd spent about half an hour to an hour on this same encounter. And then when that happens, this man pivots in his seat, like his head swivels like a fucking clockwork for him to then begin belting out in pure unadulterated rage the very nature of all of my failings in explicit detail. And of course, it's one of those things where it's simultaneously terrifyingly intimidating, but also objectively fucking hilarious. So I am
Of
in
course.
giggle fits sat next to the guy and trying to simultaneously not laugh so hard because I'm not entirely convinced he's not going to try and murder me. But at the same time, I can't help but fucking laugh.
Did you get throttled?
No, we managed to prevent physical violence, but there was a lot of pure rage. Love you too, Will. There's a reason Will is one of my closest friends in Meat Space. The fact that he
Because
didn't...
he hasn't killed you yet.
I was to say, the fact that he hasn't strangled me says a lot. So yeah, there's a reason I've been trying to politely, not politely poke you to try the game out on stream with me. I have a lot of very fond memories of the dumb fuckitude that you can get up to.
That's fair. I did grab it like the first time they said we should do it. I was like, yeah, okay, sure.
Oh,
It's sitting there installed. It's waiting.
Oh, fair enough. So, tell you what, at some point over the course of this week, we should try picking it up and see what you think. Because I don't want to force you to play something that you hate, you know? That's
Yeah.
just a dick move. More so than, you know, using lethal ordnance that you didn't think was lethal.
Yeah, I haven't given it a look yet, but it's from the stuff that I have seen of it, because I've seen other people play bits of it in the past.
Lizard
It's
agreed. Continue, Kai, please.
I was just gonna say, like, it's not like the early Resident Evils with the full tank controls, is it?
No, have you played 4?
I have not. No,
Oh man,
I've
we
I've
need to
played one,
fix
2, and
that.
3. I've played 1, 2, and 3. I have
My
not played 4.
my dude, we need to fix that because 4 is where the series changed dramatically. 5 was
Yes, I'm
attempting.
aware.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is 5 was attempting to cash in on 4. It's a lot of similar gameplay ish.
Okay. And
And
Folk, I remember Nemesis in all of his mega pixelated glory. All right.
nice.
And I remember, I very much remember bearing witness to people like screaming like little bitches, throwing the controller across the room, and turning off the console when he jumped through the police station window.
So I will say that while I haven't played the original 3, so before anybody throws hate mail my way, but I did really like what they did with Nemesis in the 3 make, insofar as they gave him enough of a presence in most cases. Like the opening sequence after the first time wasn't nearly as, you know, "Ah!" But when he just shows up when you're in the town, when you're, you know, running through the city streets, and decides,
Oh yeah,
oogie boogie nipple pinchy,
No matter
motherfucker,
what, go on.
that's
yeah, he does
where it's
that.
like,
Very
oh
well.
god,
Thank you.
no, no.
From I haven't played the remake of it, but I've got a mate who played it when I did back on the PS1, and he was extremely disappointed with the remake because of how much they cut.
That's what I've heard, and admittedly, I was really looking forward to fighting the Gravedigger Worm because it's like a fucking Resident Evil graboid. And when it wasn't there, I was like, ah, sad.
He was so disappointed that they cut the Nemesis intro, and I can understand because that intro is great.
They did miss a lot of opportunities. But at the same time, I still really enjoyed the game for what it was. So I don't
That's
begrudge
fine.
it, even if I will admit that there was a lot that they didn't do that they should have. Also,
Yeah, you didn't have the point of reference, so like as long as you enjoyed your time with it, then that's good.
yeah,
Like if you had the point of reference, you probably would have been quite disappointed with it as well, from what I've heard. But as long as you enjoyed your time with it, that's fine. That's good.
I have hit the I have hit the first soft cap on strength development at this juncture because instead of getting 4 points of damage per upgrade, I'm now only getting 2. It looks like
Okay.
upping attack power to further, you know, enhance our ability to murder the placentor is going to be. And yet,
In
Falkenstein, I'm with you on that one. It did feel like it should have just been a DLC to 2. And 2, I love massively, though with a comment. They really fucked away the B story, considering how much there was that they could have gone with. It doesn't make it any less of an excellent game in my mind, but it is something where they had the potential to do something truly amazing, and they went from amazing to just great, in my less than humble opinion.
and as long as you enjoyed your time with it, that's what gaming's about. So this is fine. And
Agreed, Will?
the
Go on,
the two
sorry.
remake does, like, the stuff I've seen on that does just look phenomenal. I've not played any of the remakes. I very much fell off the Resident Evil train for the most part when I didn't play Survivor or 4.
So,
PS1 was the last time I played Resident Evil.
Survivor I have not touched, but 4 I can say, honestly, without reservation, was amazing.
I've heard. I've just not played them
Yeah, well,
because
we
I
should
just
change that,
fell
dude.
out of it.
We should change that because the 2 make was showing that their new engine could make Resident Evil fucking spooky again. 3 make was fun, but as noted previously here, it was an expansion to 2 more than it was its own game in a lot of respects.
Eh,
The
That's fair. Yep.
4 remake, fuck, dude, that is in my head right up there with Dead Space as far as the gold standard for what a remake should do.
Nice.
Coyote, fucking right. Hardcore agree. I'm glad somebody else said it. Will, yes you do, because Sadler's a fucking scary motherfucker now. Alright. Balkenstein, I disagree with you, but boss fight will comment shortly.
Get it, dog.
Woo! Ah, come on! I thought I timed it right. Ow, fuck, I was not out of reach. Okay.
Yeah, he very much proved you wrong, yes.
Oh, shit! Jesus, fuck me. No, God! There it is.
That's not good. No.
Would you stop with that bullshit? He did not stop with that bullshit.
No, he did not.
Blizzard, I concur with Will. As a very big fan of the OG Dead Space, the remake 100% is a massive improvement in all respects. Coyote, I also started with hardcore mode because when I first picked up the 2 remake, I looked at it, I'm like, okay, what modes are there? Normal and hardcore. Well, what's the difference? Hardcore's like, yeah, no, it's for people who've played Resident Evil before. You need ink ribbons to save is the really big change. And, you know, enemies are a little bit harder and ammo's a little more scarce, but the big thing is the save point. I'm like, okay.
That is classic. Yep.
I'm like, okay, let's do it. I didn't realize that when they said ammo was more scarce, they meant they cut that shit in like fucking half. Or the fact that you only get, I think, half of the inventory space improvements. So I didn't know what I missed until after I beat the game and went through on normal, and I'm like, oh, I fucking shot myself in the leg with this one. It was still fun.
Alternatively, you experienced it properly and then you went on the relatively easy mode.
I mean, I kind of justify it like that. And I carried on with just starting hardcore mode for the follow-on remakes, which I do not regret.
Nice. Very
because
nice.
it does convey a lot of the classic Resident Evil feel of ammo is not... It is a precious resource. It's not always going to be there.
It conveyed more of the survival aspect.
Yes. Oh, fuck!
Than anything else.
God damn it. Why is your placenta so extendable?
That is an interesting way to put that.
It's
Not
also
incorrect,
accurate.
just interesting.
I would say it's accurate. You... Oh, okay, it did hit him. Never mind.
That looked like it shouldn't have, but I'm glad it did.
Yeah, and the only reason I realized it did is because I clocked the damage number on this health bar.
can't really see it just glancing. The health bar's too big.
But it's always going to be on the top right.
I know, but I'm just meaning about glancing down. Did that affect it? I don't know. There's too much health bar left.
I mean, yeah. Fuck! I'm trying to go with the timing that Doc dropped off on me last week, but I'm not getting the sweet spot.
You've got it a couple of times, but it seems like it's a lot smaller than anticipated.
Yeah, because it's... He said when the 1 foot comes up.
It could also be on one of the two swings that look very similar, that it's parryable.
Well, I'm talking about when he does the rearing back onto 1 foot and do the super heavy smash from above.
Yeah, I thought it may have been... No, I suppose the other one hasn't got that foot up.
Ah,
It's
god
just
damn
a
it.
Punch.
Thank you for the follow, Legal Peepo.
Indeed. Welcome on in.
And yeah, Coyote, quarter. I can buy that. It it is very stingy with Boule. The Boulette is much stingy.
Yeah, I do remember very much that in the first RE3, you really got to have fun with New Game Plus and whatnot,
Yeah,
because you got to keep all your shit. So you had all the extra ammo and whatnot that you found as well, and then the weapons. The extra weapons are nice,
they are.
but you have to get through that first playthrough first.
So I'll admit caveat, when I talk about Resident Evil 1, it's the GameCube remake, because I haven't played the original with the Barry. Where's Barry? Yeah, I haven't played that version. But between that and the original Resident Evil 2, I usually found that once I got about 2/3 of the way through the game, I hit critical mass, where I had hoarded enough ammunition that I could actually just, I won't say Rambo my way through the game, but I could reliably fight whatever I ran into. I still had to
Yeah,
be
if you came
judicious. Yeah.
Yeah, if you came across dogs, you could actually fight them instead of just going, just leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone.
Fuck off, Cujo. Bad dog, no biscuit.
Indeed.
Oh, I was out of reach of that. Okay, fuck it. Take me now, Placentor. I'm done. That was way too shitty a start.
No, that's fair. I thought you stood there and he couldn't hit you for a bit, though.
Yeah, that kind of blew my mind. Now, you know what I would still really love? And I had this conversation with some folks in Meat Space over the weekend. Yep, Snow, I'm there with you. Though in the original Dead Space, I found that that point was variable depending on what weapons you chose to acquire. Because if you stick with only the plasma cutter, you hit that point very fast. Whereas if you pick up all the guns, then you have to juggle ammo types, and it's much more difficult to hit critical mass.
Plasma card is one of the more efficient ways to go through it as well.
Oh yeah,
You know,
because they gave you
dismemberment.
well, they give you such a fucking insanely good gun to start the game with.
Which is nice. It's better than giving you something that becomes useless.
Oh, agreed. I will say I like the fact that they made the plasma cutter a little less of the be-all end-all in the remake. You can still just one-gun your way through the game, do not get me wrong. But it's no longer the fucking kill stick if you ignore everything else and go only with it so that you get no ammo except for the one gun.
That's good. So it encourages you to diversify without really punishing you.
Yeah.
You're able to do it, and it doesn't feel bad. It just feels worse than what the original one did.
And the other thing about it... What? How was I in the swing radius of that?
No?
Oh, come the fuck on!
He's being a dick.
He is. Oh, come on!
Next attempt.
The other thing about the Dead Space remake, though, is they also made it so that instead of having to buy the weapons from the shop, you find them as you go, and most of them you
That's
find.
better, yeah.
Most of them you find in the progression of the game without exploring. It's along the main given plotline path. So
So, when you find them in the remake, then does it give you like a section where you're supposed to use it to get through the next little bit, like tutorialized?
not really. It gives you the little tutorial pop-up telling you what it does. What in the... What the fuck was that?
I don't know. That was odd. You went through the floor.
I did. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the fucking Hunter's Dream for a minute.
Yeah, just get that health back.
And yeah, Silicon, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm at the end game, because if I go back and fight the other bosses available, that literally ends the game and throws me at New Game Plus. I'm appropriately leveled for this guy. I just am struggling with him.
Because his health pool's too big. It's just too big.
But yeah, they don't really tutorialize too hard at you, but the weapons are explained in decent enough form that when you go and use them, it's like, oh, I use this gun on this enemy for glory.
That's fair. I was meaning for the point of like, because I forgot. I did watch Matt's playthrough of it. I forgot that they don't really enable you to do anything differently. They're just different weapons. They don't interact with the environment in any way. So it's not like they're tools on top. They're just weapons.
Yeah. Though, at the same time, the variety in ways to kill things is welcome. Like, the Force Gun is fucking hilarious in the remake because you literally de-glove the enemy. Which is, the first time you see that, you're like, I just blew off all of its skin. That's fucking metal! God damn it. So, Lizard, I didn't mind the tonal shift in 2, though I have some gripes with 2. I still really enjoyed it. 3, hands down, should not have been made. Dead Space 3 was bad from the start. I'm not even going to pretend to sugarcoat it. It fucking sucked. And that's before I talk about the practices of, like, the microtransaction bullshit. I'm just saying, narratively and game mechanics-wise, it sucked dong.
It is unfortunate.
You're talking about the whirligig thing that the pulse rifle had, right, Mo? Because the fucking whirligig thing was hilarious. Useless, but hilarious. Like, I want to piss away all of my ammo and make sure everything at waist high is perforated.
speaking of fun little things for weapons, what would be your favorite gun to use in any game? What's the most satisfying for you?
Most satisfying gun to use in any game. Ooh. That's a good question. Because I can think of a couple.
Right.
And
I know what my absolute top is, but I want to know what yours is.
Well, you first. You first.
All right. The Fear Penetrator. I love that thing.
That's on the list.
It's such a good gun.
That is one of the first ones that immediately came to mind, is the 10mm high-velocity penetrator. The goddamn nail gun.
Indeed, you make wall art with it. It's wonderful.
It is! And what's even more fun is when you harpoon a guy through a face and it yeets them across the room.
Yep.
Additionally, let's see. The Farsight from Perfect Dark is a definitely fun one, but it has not hit my top list. The Hydra triple barrel shotgun from Resident Evil 5 is actually up there on the basis of it is just such a gratifying go away stick. You literally just stick the thing out single-handed. Basically think a sawed-off double barrel with no stock, except add another barrel on the side of it. And that's what you fucking have. So you literally just stick your arm out and go, blammo! And the fucking bad man disappears.
That's pretty great.
There's a reason it's an unlockable gun. It's not one that you start with. You have to max out the starter shotgun to unlock it in the store. But man, is it a good time. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I saw...
That's fair.
Okay, I'm dead again. Let's see. Not a fan of the Half-Life 2 crossbow, though it is amusing to shoot hyper-heated rebar at people. But, Mer Emperor just kind of touched the one I was also going to go with.
The lance is pretty great.
Specifically, Gears of War 2, where it's not as flighty when you lift the gun.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's not as flighty. If you and an enemy both have the chainsaws revved and you run at each other, it feels very random in the first game which one is going to get the cut.
Yeah, you can't just bash it to make it work, yeah.
But yeah, especially in 2 and 3, where they fucking crack the fucking lever to charge the chainsaw and then go. Oh!
That's pretty high up there. That's pretty high up there.
Because it has that satisfying metallic clack, and then you hear the thing just roar.
Sound effects is important. It's like the grand thing. It's important.
It really is. It really is.
Mm-hmm. So, akin to that Lancer,
the Cerebral War.
Oh, yeah, but akin to that Lancer, do you mind the bayonet charge with the classic Lancer?
Oh, it's still a great time. It's not.
Right?
I don't like it as much because it's
a
little
chainsaw.
Well, that, and it's a little finicky on when it actually is lethal and when it's not. Uh-oh. But at the same time, just saying, fix bayonets like you're in the fucking Imperial Guard and going full charge.
Yeah. Yes. I like charges like that. Like, I like spear charges, I like bayonet charges, I like charging with that, it's fun.
Yeah, Will has got it. Gentlemen, fix bayonets! Let's give these grubs what for! Unreal Tournament Geth, I didn't get big on the flat cannon, I got big on the lightning gun. Because the lightning gun was just the finger of God.
I can appreciate the flat cannon and the lightning gun, but my jam in the original UT was the goop gun, the bio rifle, because a full charge of that would kill anyone that didn't have super shield, full armor, and full health.
Have you ever played Time Splitters 2?
A demo a long time ago, and that's about it.
Oh, Because getting the P90s in that, it's like the P90s in GoldenEye. It's just wah!
Nice.
Or, you know, the fucking minigun as well.
Miniguns seem to feel really variable in a lot of games, and
They do. In
like
Time Splitters,
the
in Time Splitters, it definitely hits the I am here to burn.
good. I'm glad for it because while it's effective, the Unreal minigun, it doesn't feel like a minigun. It just feels like a hose.
Yeah.
I don't like it so much.
Oh yeah, I haven't played the original Time Splitters, but Time Splitters 2, one of the most entertaining dumb things I've done in Time Splitters 2 when I was still in high school, which is fucking how old the game is, was
Yes.
monkey matches where everybody's only weapon was the brick. So we're all just a gaggle of fucking monkeys throwing bricks at each other, and there is one and precisely one minigun on the map somewhere. Okay, the Hellgast rifle was pretty gnarly. I will give you that.
I can't say I played enough Killzone to remember it. I know
So
I played through it once, but that's about it.
Killzone 1 I remember because the opening sequence when you're fighting in the trenches really stuck with me because it was actually like harrowing and cool at the time. It became very much
That's
generic.
that's fair.
It became generic World War II shooter after that really, really fast, but
Yeah, I get that though, because I remember one of the Medal of Honors, the first one they put you on Omaha Beach in the first level. That was very much like that for me.
oh fuck off, I dodged you. Dildo.
Like that just felt cinematic. Looking back on it now, it's not impressive, but for the time,
Yeah.
it was pretty fun. Sweet.
Also on the list of good guns, what was it? I don't remember the name of the goddamn thing, but it was in the I can't say the most recent two ones because Youngblood came out, but the Wolfenstein games that Bethesda put out, the fucking 4-barreled flak heavy gun that you could pick up. Ow.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Ah, God. So you're ripping up a mounted heavy weapon off of its mount, but this heavy weapon is like a fucking, I don't know, quad barrel. I won't say 20 millimeter. It's not that huge, but it's something like a
That's a
fucking,
flak gun.
yeah, it's a quad mounted like 50 cal flak cannon. And it's normally either a mounted emplacement or it's used by the Uber Soldaten, you know, the fucking giant Space Marine super soldier Nazis. But it also chews the aforementioned super Nazis apart.
I mean, something with that much firepower should. Doesn't
Oh,
matter they're tough.
oh, Will, you just reminded me of another one, and even more so than the 10 mil from the nail gun from Fear. We're gonna go back to Fear. Favorite gun from the game, hands down. The repeating cannon with the rotating double barrel. That thing just sounds like a fucking war crime when you start holding the trigger down. They never give you enough ammo to really go full rock and roll, but you can
Which means
usually...
you savor.
Oh yeah. What? Controls? Come on. Come on! When I'm hitting the button, please dodge. Thank you.
Yeah, that looked like you were struggling to dodge. You could see it.
Well, no, that last hit, I was stood still while I'm fucking mashing the button.
I know, that's what I mean. You could see that you were struggling to dodge.
But yeah, the repeating cannon just has this low repeating thwomp, thwomp, thwomp over and over and over again. That only gets more intimidating if you go into bullet time with it.
Well, yeah, it should. It should.
Like, man, talk about shit that just really fucking hits home. Oh, the skeleton. You're talking about the particle gun, Grauman. Oh, yeah, the particle beamer was...
That was pretty great.
The particle beamer was also up there. I'm
Yeah, it
gonna
was
make
pretty
it
great.
like fucking Mars Attacks and skeletonize a motherfucker.
There's,
Ow.
funnily enough, there's also, as mediocre as the game is, there's one of the guns that I love is from Red Faction 2. And it's the thing that really made me appreciate a good grenade launcher.
Okay.
Because the nano grenade launcher in that is phenomenal. It feels great.
So in not Fear, but the expansions to it, specifically Perseus Mandate, they give you a grenade launcher. Again, very audibly satisfying because it's got this deep bass
Oh, nice.
that is, again, super gratifying. If I keep getting
Sound
my
design actually makes a difference. It really does.
Coyote, I already mentioned it, but yes, the cerebral bore, because the scream that that thing makes when it's zeroing in on a target, if you're playing multiplayer and you hear that and you're not the guy who has the gun, it's like, oh no.
I'm in danger.
Yes, it is not just you, Falkenstein. I am getting my ass handed to me more handily. And if this keeps up, I'm gonna swap to fighting Gehrman. And if I get my ass handed to me against Gehrman, then I'm probably gonna just say fuck it and swap games. Because now that we're talking about fear and good guns and shit, it kind of makes me want to do something. You know.
I get that.
Okay, you emaciated dickhead. Can you fucking stop it? Like, I would love to be able to say I've even hit phase 2 against it. Oh, come on! I was out of
today,
reach!
though.
No, I haven't, and that's kind of what's getting me irritated. I normally have a fair amount of patience for FromSoft games because, you know, they are very much deserving their reputations. But this guy is just being fucking obnoxious.
He is.
I'm very much... Ow! Fuck off! Jesus! Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go fight German. If
Okay.
anybody wants to fucking help a brother out and has this on PS4, speak up, highlight your message and speak up because I'm not above asking for help because this is just getting fucking annoying. And I agree, Lizard. Honestly, this is not one of the better boss fights.
No, it looks weak as far as mechanically.
Lady Maria was much, much better.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call that a cool gun, Will, but I would call that a hilarious war crime. Because electrocuting a man until they catch on fire is something magical. That's fair enough, Hidden Boss. In a minute, love. I'm being reminded of the time because we have a pup date.
Nice.
Ow! Ow! Sir, you are old, you are missing a leg, and somehow no longer missing the leg. Can you stop?
He got better. And worse. at the same time.
Okay, you know what? Just take me now, Lord. Let's see. Other guns that just fucking get my rocks off. The blunderbuss from Cursed Halo. Because I will never not giggle whenever I watch an elite go to the fucking moon.
Cursed Halo is cheating, and you know it.
It is. Will, no. No, I'm not going to give it to Dante's Pistols from Devil May Cry 1 through 5. Ebony and
Nah, I
so
wouldn't.
Ebony and Ivory aesthetically are fucking dope. I'll give you that. But they shoot tissue paper at people. They don't fucking do anything.
Yeah, I second that. Like his other weapons, fuck yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. So, nah.
You know, we might just jump to Devil May Cry tonight and dick around in that for a little bit if Bloodborne keeps being an asshole.
Just the de-stress game.
Oh yeah. There we go. Fuck you, Gehrman. Ow! You dick! Fuck you, old man!
That's actually a good question. Are we going to we're going to include bows in that because the Dragon Slayer bow from DS1 is pretty fucking legit.
I wouldn't go for bows.
Fair enough. Legit, but invalid.
Besides which, if we're gonna do that, instead of the Dragon Slayer bow, I'd go for the tech bow from Turok.
I never got into Turok, so I've got no point of reference, unfortunately.
It was one of the rare FPSs that I got to play before I had my own console, so... And, I mean, you're a fucking dude hunting dinosaurs. You're hunting velociraptors with a bow that shoots exploding arrows. Which, admittedly...
Velociraptor or not, exploding arrow is exploding arrow.
I mean, if we really want to go with that, we could talk about Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox with the armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, discarding Cybo cores as ammunition for your bow.
It's pretty fucking badass.
Which somehow are your best weapon against the modern armor that you fight in the game. Because you have to fight, I think, 2 tanks and a helicopter at one point.
It's just unfair.
And despite the fact that you're shooting them out of a goddamn bow, apparently the silver bullet from the core of a tank round is still the best weapon to use. Never mind the whole, propellant and velocity thing that tanks have going for them.
No. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
You're Ryu Ninja, and you have bow. You are fight.
Yes. Yes, very much so. Also, Harold, I'm with you there. The bow with the exploding crossbow bolts from Gears is great.
Oh yes, the torque bow is a magical thing.
Mm-hmm. There's not really another sound that's quite as scary in that game as just
yeah.
ting, as it's right next to you or in you.
One of the funniest memories I have from that. Oh god damn it! No.
Unfortunate.
One of the funniest memories I have from that game is admittedly a multiplayer game where one of us was playing as Colonel Asshole. You know, the fucking, lead officer for the first game.
Yep.
Getting stuck with a torque bow bolt and just going, oh, I'm dead. And then exploding. There was fucking magic in that moment as we all just stop and are like, did he just say that and explode? Oh, shit. He's got fucking anime powers.
My dude, he grew a leg back.
I mean,
Are you surprised?
no, I'm not. But yeah, there is little that sets the tension in Gears of War 1, like hearing the creaking of a torque bow being drawn. Because before the
Yeah.
actual torque bow fire happens, there's just that steady creak.
Yep. Yep. I remember using that a lot in the Horde mode in Gears 2. That was one of my favorite weapons in that.
See, my aim isn't good enough to use something like that.
I never said my aim was good. It was just favored. I enjoy the weapon. I'm not good at using the weapon.
I mean, there is that, which I'm guilty of in many ways, for many games, but I didn't usually favor the torque bow when I could just chainsaw.
I get that, but I got torque bowed enough times while running up to chainsaw. I'm like, alright, let's give this a shot. And then I just loved it.
See, that's why you have a friend with the torque bow while you have the chainsaw.
Yeah, my friend was the chainsaw guy, and I was the torque bow guy.
Okay, okay. Oh, fuck.
That was until he got the rocket launcher, at which point we just both went, well, we're just going to go explode all the things.
So all I'm going to say is there's a reason why, and I hope Twitch doesn't fucking do anything about me saying this, because I know it's one of the spicy words, apparently. Oh, we're being called for pup date? Alright, we'll pup date after the story. There's a reason why when I was playing Gears of War 1 with some buddies back in the college days when Gears of War was still the new thing, that our little clan tag was SR for fucking Suicide Recon. The thing about it's not Bullock Frozen Hawk, it was the Boltok. Cue random trivia memory. Oh god. But yeah, Suicide Recon was the thing. So it was
The
called
grenade
that.
slap.
Yes, that's a big part of it. It's called that because we would play Assassination, you know, the multiplayer mode where one person is the leader and if they die, you lose instantly. Everybody else is expendable-ish. The thing is, as long as I wasn't the important person, because fuck knows I had the survival instincts of a lemming, my whole thing was I knew where the explosives were on every place in the fucking map and would zero in on it at maximum speed, grab the bombs, and then find the enemy. Once I find the enemy, I'd be howling into the comms for the rest of the team, their location and disposition, so that my teammates could encircle and overwhelm, while trying desperately to take as many of them with me, because it was a one-way trip. Because my whole thing was, I'm going to tuck and roll into the middle of you and see how many people I can stick with explosives before I die. Or in the one case, you know, aim at my feet and pull the trigger on the boom shot. Yes, I know I've told this before, Hidden Boss. I only have a handful of stories. Don't judge me. He got me going.
I was here for that.
Oh,
I was here for that.
motherfucker! Why are you not telling me this until after I've told it again? Fuck,
Because
dude!
I enjoy it. Because I enjoy it.
Now you're the asshole here, Kai. God damn!
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that mantle. That's fine.
God damn! Alright, well, we're gonna go to the pup date now. Jesus. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there is a poll up. We must reach 200 vote for art goal for the week. Get them votes out. Fulfill your civic duty as Oxlandians. And in the meantime, it is bio break time for me. Enjoy the pup date.
Does Mama have a thing?
Indeed.
Is it for the bee? What is it? What is it, baby girl? It's for you? Are you sure? What if it rolls? Will that be okay? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Trying to run over Dad's feet.
Oh, kill its house. Yeah. Where'd you go? What you got? Can you kill it? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, that play valve. What have you got? Yeah, shred it. Kill it, baby girl.
I don't think she quite knows what to do with it.
I thought she'd just rip it up, but she's like, nope, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
It's water flavored. What you got, Bean?
Yum, 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 yum.
What you doing, Beagle Butt?
Leaf. Oh, there goes the rip and tear. I don't think she understands what quite to do with this thing.
Keeping her busy investigating it, though.
Well, yeah, it's a new thing.
And it has a flavour.
And a crunch.
And a crunch. The crunch is probably more important. The flavour's mostly water.
Yeah.
I love the way she's just curling her lip up but eating it regardless. You're so silly, puppy.
It's okay, Saris. I'm not a big fan of lettuce either, but I eat it anyway. She keeps looking up at you.
Because I normally take away things that she's just randomly eating on the floor away from her.
Fair.
That's it, you pin that vicious lettuce down with your paw. Don't let it escape.
So if I were to creep on in... Nope. She just doesn't care.
Good catch, Bean.
Very. Alright, Saris. What about the rest of it? Whoosh. Nope. Come back to the already shredded bits. This is admittedly less, violent than I expected it to be, but also still very adorable.
I think it's only because she's interrupting the violence with her other, even more favourite love.
Food. Is that good, Saris?
The pup likes lettuce.
Of all things. And she's, again, more interested in what's already shredded than going and tearing up more.
She's so funny. Good girl, Saris.
That's a good beat. Oh, and
Off she goes. Bean, I'm not interested in giving chat feet pics.
You heard it here. Her feet are not for feet pics. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we did not hit the voting tally for this week, but the 73 votes that were submitted will be taken off of the 200 vote tally for next week to prompt art. This is totally not a ploy because Lady Red has got a workload and I have been deliberately telling her to take more time off, which she does not seem to understand how to do. But I am bad husband and deny chat art. It is what I do. But I don't deny chat all art because we do still have chat art to share tonight. But before we share, I would like to remind everybody that there are two things that bring this stream to be. The first is you guys, because we're here for y'all. The second, this stream is sponsored by Griglak and Sons, Barbarians at Law. For all your personal injury needs, just remember the Griglak and Sons promise. If you do not win, Griglak charge. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, last week you voted on stream art, and that stream art for this week is the Messenger dry cleaning service. So, considering the hunter on the go tends to get covered in viscera, blood, poo fumes, swamp gas, and everything else under the sun, not to mention placental fluid from misbegotten old ones, strange nautiloid juices, and other assorted filth, how do you keep coming back so impeccably clean? Here's your answer. And yes, Sarah says sleepy girl on the floor. Oh yeah. Frozen Hawk, how much you get them on retainer? How many times are you willing to die for the service? Because that seems to be the arrangement here is every time I get my dumbass killed, dry cleaning. Yes, Ducks. I think I did. I have not honestly checked. Oh. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we I am going to do that, my dear. We have a guest wait a minute. What? We have a guest arrival to the art goals for this week. Or not so much the art goals, but a guest arrival to be shared with you guys. Give me a moment. I'm futzing about to try and make the magic happen so that this can get shared. Our very own head of the Anti-Alien Avian Alliance has sent me something. I concur with you, Mad Ducks. Nothing good can come of this. Not a single good thing. It is guaranteed to be dumb. So let me see if I can find this thing. This is entirely off script, unplanned, so I'm going to be as surprised as you people are as far as what it is we're in for. Oh, here we go.
New from Digsbury Farms. The return of the Meatinator Deluxe Self-Eating Turbo Burger. That's right, you asked for it back. And not only are we going to give you what you've asked for, we here at Digsbury Farms are going to give you what you deserve. The Meatinator Deluxe is now available in a single, double, triple, and quadruple bypass, all of which have bacon in varying amounts of ridiculous. Our specially ordered structural hamburger buns with sesame seeds are custom made to withstand the force of our half-pound patties. As our burgers get bigger, the buns get wider instead of taller, so you don't have to unhinge your jaw to take a bite. So now, at long last, you can have a 2-pound quadruple bypass bacon triple cheese-like burger with relative ease and comfort. The self-eating feature has never been easier to use. You remove the unopened bag from the box, give it a good solid whack, and then run back to a safe distance of about 10 meters. After about 3 minutes, you will walk back over, lured by the decadent aroma of fresh hot buns filled with our generously portioned meat. So check the cooler section of your local OK Mart and make sure to try the new Digsbury Farm Self-Heating Meatinator Deluxe today. Also, make sure to pair it up with our famous country-style chicken soda.
That was an experience. Um, Country style chicken soda. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new sponsor. The self-heating burger. We have not received any money or funding from the self-heating burger of Digsbury Farms, but I'm sure we can negotiate something. No, it is too late. It has already happened. We aired the commercial. It is happening. We are getting sponsored. The Digsbury Farms folks are pleasant people with totally okay-ish products, including cheese-like materials. We are going to do this. You can get your shovel all you like. Does it use thermite? I don't know. That's a proprietary company secret. I am not inclined to ask because I'm not going to ask the gift horse in the mouth. Meanwhile, there is one last bit of stream art that needs to get showed here. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, hang on before I do this. Let me do that. Ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it. Lady Red has delivered. Behold, the Three Beagle Moon. Maximum Owu. I can hear it now. That would be such a cacophony. Three beagles doing that. Like, my God. Can you tell which one is meant to be colored after Ceres? Because I'll give you a hint. Only one of these are actually sporting her colors. Also, I stand that at some point, my dear, we really do need to get stickers made of this. Maze just said it right there. Grimos calls it. Yep, no, Ceres is in fact the middle one. Not least of which because you can take a look and see she's got them blue peepers. Little girl has, no kidding, a little ring of blue around her pupils, surrounded by the brown of the rest of her irises. It is very much a stunning thing to see in person. But yeah, 3 beagles, 1 Ceres. Though she was the model for all 3. Just saying. Anywho, with that, we're going to go back to trying to punch German in the fucking ugly old face. Because I'm at the point where I've decided, fuck it, I do not care about the Orphan of Kos anymore. Fuck him. He's an asshole. Sorry for anybody who thought that we were going to fight 3 bosses tonight. It's not happening. I have an old man I want to turn into a fucking sock puppet. Praise Zorg, you old bastard. By the light of his staff, I abjure. Ah, God damn it. Uh-oh. You blasted ancient fuck. I swear to God, I'm going to burn you alive and send you to Conehead Hell where you fucking belong. Yes, stump along, peg leg.
You must accept
You
your
bastard.
freed from the night.
Yeah, Placentor has stopped being fun, Lizard, so I have decided, fuck it. I would much rather try and... Thank you, Ducks. I'd much rather just beat up an old man and actually go and do what we said we were going to do with the stream title, because we still have to free Night Fight City from the moon. The goddamn moon. The motherfucking moon. And we're going to do it with the power of the goddamn moon. Because fuck you, moon. I am more moon than you are. I am goddamn Sailor Moon, and I will fucking punish you. Fuck you, old man. I said fuck you, old man. Get the goddamn fuck on the floor. Time for you to do the dinosaur, you fossil. You belong in a goddamn museum. Put the fucking scythe down. Uh-oh. You sprightly fart. There we go. On the floor. Get on the goddamn floor. Stay down, old... Ow! Gun! Grandpa Tex. I don't get where's my process. Why is the man using fire? Oh god, I'm scared. I can't really do a great Grandpa Tex impression, honestly. It always starts to get a weird accent. Like, it always seems to get a bad Italian-ish accent every time I do it. Oh shit, he's got the magical bullshit mojo going. Alright. I hate you, old man, so goddamn much. How was that not a parry? Fuck you, old man! Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna die.
You must accept your death.
Grauman, no, you don't get to use the placenta, but you do get to use its little parasite thingy, which is kind of weird because you can then turn into a cauliflower. Frozen Hawk. Back in my day, we walked uphill both ways to school. Now we've got to go fight the Moon Kaiser with the power of the moon. Oh, Jesus, I'm out of bullets. Alright, we're gonna go get ammo. Ah, hello, Cookie. Yeah, Lizard, like, I wish I were exaggerating, but you look like a fucking piece of cauliflower when you equip the rune that changes what you look like. It's weird. This is not actually where I meant to go. Oh well. We'll just have to murder our way to the place where the guys with the bullets are. Were-beagle. Hobbits. I don't know. Hobbits are a little too hairy to be beagles. Beagles are short bird breed. I would almost argue that hobbits turn into either Longford Dachshunds or Scottish Terriers.
So that's what I come back to. Maltese
Hello,
Terriers.
Kai. Ooh, yeah, no,
Maltese Terriers.
that's a good option. So you missed me swearing vehemently at an old man.
Yeah, that happens. He's a bit of a dick.
He is. Dude's a complete asshole.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Also, I'm assuming you weren't here for post-pup date things. There was art.
I was. I actually saw the art, and that's when I went. I was sitting here just looking at it quietly and smiling.
Did you see our new sponsor?
I did. This sponsor's great.
Excellent. Instead of old man yells at the cloud, it's Iden yells at old man. Yeah, no,
Yes.
that tracks. Corgi is hobbit-sized ASMR. I mean, you say that, Falkenstein, but at the same time, like, I've read the actual Lord of the Rings books. When Saruman goes to Hobbiton, they get fucking angry. Like, those little bastards do some fucking work. Yeah, the movies are wrong. It wasn't fucking... Well, no, I do believe it was Wormtongue who still killed Saruman, but he didn't do it on top of Orthanc. He was staring down the fucking Hobbit death squad with crossbows, like, fuck this, I want to live! Which then proceeded to get him killed, because the Hobbit saw man with knife and went, violent! And thus he
It does
died.
seem fair, though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, whenever you're being held up, when the cops are saying, you know, when the SWAT team's there, and they got their guns and shit, they're gonna tell you, no sudden movements, because sudden movements are going to be immediately oh shit, he got gun, kill. At least that's what, you know, all of the movies and games make it out to be. I'm not Depp, I have never served on the police force. This is speculation on my part.
Indeed, I got nothing on this either.
But every active shooter training I have ever experienced says, when the cops show up, no sudden movements or bang bang. Like, that is maybe not verbatim, but legitimately the theme of a lot of the active shooter training I've had to deal with in my life. No sudden movement or bang bang. And it will be justified bang bang. So don't do it. So, you know, I'm inclined to say that when old Dingleberry decides to stab the wizard in the spine, like, just out of the goddamn blue, if one of the little fucking halflings decides he's got a twitchy, itchy trigger finger and goes kaplank and crossbows the dude right in the fucking gullet, you know what? Maybe he should have fucking listened.
Maybe. Maybe.
I know if I get surrounded by a bunch of pissed off midgets that are probably high on pipeweed and just killed my militia, I'm probably going to listen to what they have to say too. Because they fucked up a bunch of orcs before they had Saruman cornered.
I know what happens when homes are threatened.
Yeah. Yep, Cookie called it out right there. Yeah, when they say, dude, bad guy, yeah. At that point, thwack. You got a crossbow bolt in your bits.
You know, bits get augmented with metal and wood.
The flesh is weak. I embrace the purity of steel. Oh god, not like that. Nah! Hidden boss? No, because that's not personal injury. You have not been personally injured by me. Griglak and Sons are only there for proper personal injury. Because they're going
Disappointed
to
by
injure
many.
you personally if they don't win the lawsuit.
It doesn't cover disappointment. It does not cover this.
Yes. Like, you can be disappointed, but I haven't broken any laws. You can't sue me. After all, I did preface this stream with, I'm your problem because you choose for that to be the case. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's written in the title. What's it? It's very much written there.
I love the fact that I'm literally at this point Goomba stomping an old man. Like, I am doing full Super Mario Bros. With the hammer on a geriatric.
He's putting up, you know,
I
not
mean,
much of a fight yet, but he will.
oh, he will. Once we hit to phase 3, it's going to turn into a bitch you thought kind of moment, and I'm going to be sad.
Yeah, it's just pelting you with pellets at the moment.
I mean, if I had a blunderbuss, I would probably pelt somebody with pellets too.
I didn't say he was wrong. Just it's
For
stating
fuck's
facts.
sake, you old bastard! I will eat the cheese mo. Well, yes, Cookie. They're there to cause personal injury because that's the Griglak and Sons promise. If you don't win the suit, Griglak charge. I have to say, though, now I want to figure out where in the Griglak expanded lineage Log Vanderhuge falls. Because Griglog is just too delightful a concept to pass up.
You must accept your death.
Griglog is the fourth son of a sixth cousin.
You can have that many cousins?
You can try.
You can. Half hobbit, half orcs, laughing man? That's a good question. What would they have been called? You could make the argument that half orc is really not half human, half orc. It's halfling orcs. Alright, look you old bastard. I'm fucking tired of your bullshit. I hate everything about what I am experiencing.
It seems to me, then, if you hate everything about what you're experiencing, that you need to tell it to stop and unfuck it.
Oh, believe me, I am certainly attempting to unfuck this old guy and everything he stands for. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, so he only flops onto the ground if I do it with the kaboomium attached. Okay.
Important point, good to know.
Yeah.
You must
Oh, fuck off!
be free.
Oh, that was bullshit.
See, I was gonna go with just call them the porks. Because they're halflings are porky little bastards.
They are. They are.
No, we're gonna continue with the Rod of Zorg. Because I know that bonking him will knock his ass flat. Pugs! Oh god. Uh-oh. Fuck off! Go to hell, you old shit.
The game does not want you to progress.
It really doesn't, and I'm kind of tired of it. I don't know, maybe I'm just short-fused tonight, but I am not enjoying a stream where all I'm doing is getting my ass kicked without anything to show for it.
I mean, are you supposed to? I don't think so.
Because even in previous streams where I've been stonewalled, at least some progress was made.
Yeah, the last one was always going to be very similar, though. Very
Yeah,
similar to this, where it's like, okay, well, it's head bash time.
yeah. But yeah, I may very well, if things do not turn around in the very near future, swap titles for the sake of, you know, actually providing something interesting to watch other than a guy failing to do anything. Okay, why is your reach always farther than mine when I've got the hammer on a stick and you've got a dinky-ass little scimitar? Riddle me this, dickhead. At least this fight is more dynamic and enjoyable than the Orphan cause.
Yeah, that's very much fair.
Ow. Uh-oh. Nope.
That was close.
So he hasn't actually followed up on any of those tonight. He's gotten multiple, but he has not followed up on them.
He hasn't been close enough for any of them, I don't think.
No, some of them he definitely was. Okay, can we... Jesus, that did all of my health. There we go.
That's the way.
Ow, you... Woohoo! Oh, god damn it.
He's really, really fishing for him.
Oh, fuck off!
So close.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a quick poll. Here. Okay, we are going to set it for 1 minute only. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like, fuck. Just, goddamn.
Yeah, it's a bit much at the moment. It's not giving you any rest, but
I used to think I was good at these games. I am being proved wrong. Laughing Man wants to watch the suck. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. It is time to swap titles over. So, hold tight for a second. We are going to just kind of enter rest mode. And we're going to pretend that none of this ever happened. All right. Kai, can you be my eyes here? Chat, do you guys want to see Devil May Cry 3 or 5? I'm leaning towards 5, but I am open to both.
hey, chat, I'm watching you.
He's watching you. Coyote, okay, going back to chat so I can actually see, because I just realized I can't really pick the game to start until I know which one. Do I own Neo? No, and really never caught my interest. Time Splitters Coyote, I would have to get the OG Xbox out, and I don't have a capture card ready for that shit. I am seeing
Unfortunately.
currently 2 for 5, 1 for 3. We're just going to go with 5 then.
Indeed.
All right. So I would love to do this as a fresh save because admittedly, um, you know,
Yeah, fresh save is good. Yes.
it is. It is. Give me a moment. Dooba 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 doo. Getting shit set up. Don't mind the black screen. I'm working on it. Game capture. Devil May Cry 5. This is what we get when we get frustrated and just decide to go with something completely different.
Indeed.
Bear with
Indeed
me.
it is.
We are not going to fight the moon with the power of the moon tonight, unfortunately.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, why is it still showing a black screen? I swear to God. I swear to God, you're saying you're fucking capturing the thing. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, and it's Virgil. Ooh.
Mm.
I am the storm that is approaching.
It goes pretty fucking hard though.
That song is fucking awesome. Oh, hang on. You can't see my little anime, boy toy figure. Oh no. Let me just move that up top. There we go.
Hmm.
All right, and then we need to get the audio for the game.
Interesting.
So, because this game does not,
That's why.
you don't need the game with no audio. That is, no.
No, you need
Do,
audio for this one.
do
Yeah.
not do that to yourself.
You would be depriving yourself of far too much.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not going to lie, that is one of the funnier things about this game as far as the game reviews go. All right, is the audio playing now, guys? Please let me know if the audio is playing, because it should be at this juncture.
Is there any audio in the loading screen?
No.
So we won't know yet. Yes,
There's-
audio's playing. You're fine.
Audio's playing? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I don't remember what I was saying previously. I will say that this sequence that they used for the trailer, fucking beautiful, because the reboot was terrible. Lady Red and I both hate it. I showed her this trailer, and at first she saw Nero here and thought, oh good, they brought the fucking reboot back, and that's Dante again.
Different day. So, tell me,
Not so much, thankfully.
Nope.
how's it feel
Thank
to be rescuing
God.
the guy that killed your father?
Hey, I'm glad we're getting personal. Well, he abandoned my mother and I and left us
The
for dead.
moment he picks up his sword, though, she's like,
Well, he's not exactly going up for Father of the Year award now, is he?
His research wasn't half bad. Came in handy. Mildly thankful for that.
yeah, the reboot was not great,
do that
but
in
once
here.
she realized it was actually
smells
Nero
like gas.
Coyote,
That's
she
you.
went from angry to Kid at Christmas. And it was a delightful shift to watch in person.
Hey, Nico?
Don't lose your tits. I see him.
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my groove.
Such a fun intro.
It is. I still think his revolver is stupid as fuck, but at the same time, it's a fun intro.
At the same time, it's also Devil May Cry.
True. I prefer Ebony and Ivory to Blue Rose, though, honestly.
I can't say I blame you, but you gotta really temper expectations on reality for this, man.
Grauman, I'm sorry, you got Rebellion? I know that Dante's Devil Sword is, Void Edge is available in Monster Hunter World. But if they brought Rebellion back, I need that in my life. Okay, Cookie, I have to ask, because you were one of the ones who was encouraging Devil May Cry last week. Have you seen these games played before? Are you familiar with Devil May Cry and its, plot line and shenanigans? Only a tiny bit. Okay. Gotcha. I love the one with the sign in its face.
You see it get implanted too.
Yes, Mr. Tomzak. It is a double-barreled revolver. It's a 6-shooter with 2 barrels. And apparently 2 different loads, considering. Alright. So, all I'm going to say is, Devil May Cry 5 is probably not the best way to start the series. Because it makes a lot of fucking references to previous games. If you don't start at the first game, Grauman, Dante's Sword is Rebellion in 3, 4, and 5. In Devil May Cry 1, Rebellion wasn't a thing yet. I haven't played 2, so I don't know yet. I couldn't tell you.
Keep it that way. Keep it that way.
That's kind of the thing. I've heard that it's not great.
That's an understatement.
So, like, if I were to do Devil May Cry on stream as a long-term thing, I would start with 3, and honestly, I would skip straight to 4, not because 1 was bad, but because I struggle to go back to it. The controls are very clunky compared to the modern ones.
Yeah, it was very much tank controls. It feels horrible to go back to.
Yeah. Rebellion's in 2? Okay, fair enough. But, yeah, if you're going to play through the games, start with 1 or 3, depending on where you want to start. Like, 1's the OG game, and is a good place to start. 3's a prequel, so it's the earliest in the timeline, which is where I would go. Not least of which because it's my favorite of the series-ish.
Same.
It ties with 5. 5 really blew me away.
That's fair. It's one I've watched played a fair bit, and I'm planning on getting it eventually, just not right now. I got too many things in my backlog. But 3's where I started. Like, I watched 1 get played, but 3's where I personally started.
Alright, so, yeah, Rebellion is in Devil May Cry 5, as you can see. And this is the Awakened version. Oh, shit. This is the Awakened version that you get after you hit a certain point in Devil May Cry 3, and you unlock Devil Trigger. It is a gnarly-ass sword. 10 out of 10 would want. Yeah, Falkenstein. I don't hate 1. I do not hate 1 at all.
It just feels bad compared to 3, 4, and 5, yeah.
Yeah, I just struggle with it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, if you're gonna start it and you really want to do that, start with 1. Otherwise, skip 1 completely. It's one or the other.
Frozen Hawk, they didn't remake any of them. What they did was they ported them to PC and Switch, or no, I don't think Switch, but they ported them to PC as a collection, but they don't really change much. So 1 is still clunky and old if you're used to the controls of the later games in the series.
Which still feel phenomenal to go back to.
Oh yeah.
That if you go back and play 3, it feels great to play.
Oh god, yes. And the Switch port actually, this is a rarity. I will say that the Switch port is my favorite version of 3 because you know what they
Interesting.
well, you know why?
Wow.
The Switch port made one supremely huge quality of life change to Devil May Cry 3. Have a good night, Hidden Boss.
Later, boss. Sleep well.
The quality of life change they made to 3 in the Switch port is that if you play through it, you know how in 3 you have the 4 different styles, but you have to pick one at the start of the level, and then you can only change it at a checkpoint statue?
Ah, yep.
They gave you the ability to hot swap on the fly like 4 and 5.
Oh, that is nice.
It really fucking is. Oh my god. Because if you were playing 3 without that, then I'll be honest, if at least for me, it's okay, I'm gonna play Trickster and only Trickster unless I'm feeling really froggy and want to do some Swordmaster shit. Because
I do like Swordmaster. I
I
Just
do
don't
as
ever play
well.
Gunslinger. Don't play Gunslinger.
Well, no, I love Gunslinger too. I really do. And the ability to multi-tap with the Ebony and Ivory and hit multiple targets is really fun. But
But
the thing
it
is,
doesn't compare to the melee weapons.
Trickster is just too good with the dodge mechanic. Anyway,
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
we're going to start from scratch here. Because I don't want to just jump into the plot halfway. Unless, of course, you guys just want to watch Virgil fuck things up. I don't know. What do you guys think? Virgil or story? Because admittedly, if we're going to do story, I'll try and play 3 instead. But I'm down for either because Nero is awesome.
Yeah, it took me a little bit for me to be on board with Nero, but he grew on me.
Not doing Bloody Tower. Bloody Tower is not an option, Coyote. Alright, Will says story, Mo says story, Grauman says story. Alright, so we're going to start story mode. Okay. Loading screen, I'm going to go hydrate, be right back. Oh, I do need to resolve the prediction. You're right. Holy shit, Falkenstein, you just raked it in. Well done.
We've known each other a long time.
I went completely opposite to what I did last week.
You never had this much trouble.
Again, failed me again.
You gonna make it through this, Dante?
Alright, we are updating to show this is Devil May Cry 5. Thank you for, letting me know.
What am I doing wasting my time here? He's got this.
You should not underestimate this demon. After all,
Stream info
it was
failed
he who
update.
took your
What the
right
fuck?
arm
Oh, okay, it did.
and gained a great
No, it
deal
didn't.
of power from it. I'm leaving. I suggest you do not fall behind.
Yeah. Okay, V. You're an interesting guy, but you're right. I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
That motherfucker took my arm. Alright, so if I do this for longer term on stream, I'm going to have to wipe my save so that we can do this fresh, because I've got, like, super spoiler alerts going.
Upgrades, yeah.
I do have multiple arms, though, that I can use, because I've unlocked all of them, ranging from Tesla fingers to laser beams, rocket punch, all the way up to the pasta fork and the vibrator. I'm not even kidding. They give you a hand that is innuendoed to be a fucking vibrator, and it restores your health while active. Let's get some Mega Busters. Let's get some Pasta Breakers. Because if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. And by right, I mean stupid.
Full dumb.
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna be fucking stupid about it.
It's not only Mega Man, it's Mega Man meets Forkman.
So, you say that, Falkenstein, but legitimately, here's the best part about the Mega Blaster. Alright, I'm gonna go in with it. Normally when you jump, you do like normal jump animation. With the Mega Blaster equipped, I don't know how many of you guys remember the old 8-bit NES Mega Man games, but I wish you got Rush. Oh god, I wish you got Rush. I would love to play Devil May Cry riding around on Robot Dog while doing dumb shit like Devil May Cry happens. Nice, Nermetia. I also still have my NES cartridges. And still have a NES that works to play them. It is good.
Very much so.
Alright. So I have... Oh, come on, frame rate. No, don't do this. Do not do this to me. You were running
not liking
smooth
that.
last night. Why? Because now I'm streaming, I'm sure. Alright. Okay, we might have made a mistake. Okay, it seems to have loaded. Cool. So I've got that, and then you jump like goddamn Mega Man. Arms up and everything. It's great.
Dante.
Oh my god.
It's not liking it at all, is it?
It's not. Okay, we might have to go to 3. Alright, you know what? We're good. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna go to 3. I'm gonna do it as quickly as I possibly can. Because... computer machine no like. I sorry.
Yeah, this
I-
is not your fault. This is... I don't think it likes playing with OBS in general, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
It's just
Like,
unhappy with it.
it runs just fine normally on my machine. It does not run fine, apparently, when trying to stream. Was up 3 is the pizza opening. Yes.
Indeed.
We're going to do this fast, because if I do it right, I can do at least the first 2 levels before it's time for Numeric Workshop. And by God, I want to do something. Okay. Let's go back to OBS. 3 is an excellent opening cutscene.
It is. It really is.
Game capture. Devil May Cry 3. This is what happens when you are flying by the seat of your pants while you're doing this shit. Do not recommend it to you guys. If you're going to stream, have a plan before you get started. Don't do this shit off the cuff. It's
I
not
mean,
worth it.
there was a plan. There was.
And then rage happened. Frustration
Yes.
occurred. All right. All right. Fuck it, we ball. I mean, I'm already running like the quasi VTuber fucking avatar, the PNG tuber model here. And if there's ever anything that goes with VTubing, it's scuff occurs. Oh fuck, and there goes the model. Okay, cool. Little twink anime boy is still in the background. There we go. I want you to see my virtual face. Okay. Admittedly, I will say, Alistor there, that sword, is dope. It is.
It's pretty cool. Just a little much.
Well, yeah, the wings would snap off like twigs. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it is pretty legit.
Yeah,
Edge
for a wall sword.
Lord.
For a wall sword, it's cool, but it's a sword. Sword is for get used.
True. All right, so now we're gonna go to Dante when he's like a fucking like post-teenage fuckstick, and I'm all about it.
You say this like he doesn't keep that in at least the later ones.
Well, he does.
But he's
Just happened to my audio. Hang on a minute. Kai, you still there? Am I streaming? Hello? All right, so I'm alive. Is the game actually showing up? Because it doesn't look like it's showing up. And Kai just went in my ears. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Well, that's a thing. All right. All right, guys. Fucking hell. All right. Kai?
welcome back.
Okay. Okay. We're back. What the
Yeah.
what the fuck is even happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know who the hell, like, whose cornflakes you pissed in, but someone is unhappy with you.
Comstar is upset. Literally, you. Okay, so you know when your computer freezes entirely and the audio gets hung up on like a fraction of a second, just go. Yeah, that's what
Yeah, I
happened. You were
heard.
mid-word and then it died. Yes, Cookie. Derp. No, Coyote, we're not playing 2.
No.
Sorry, bro.
No, there has been enough torture tonight. No.
All right. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
But we're still black screen.
That's odd.
What the fuck is happening? All right, chat, can you hear the game? That'll give me a starting point. No. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's try it after fucking with things. And if this doesn't work, then I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna do.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, it is refusing to stream. Okay, you know what?
Hmm.
Alright, fine, fuck it. Fuck me, I guess. We're just gonna go back to 5. We're gonna turn everything way the fuck down, and we're gonna play it like it's on a toaster. Next time, if I play Devil May Cry 3, I'm going to do so by swapping the PS4 out for the Switch. We're just going to play the Switch version because I know the fucking capture card works.
That's fair.
Yeah, like, I can guarantee you the capture card works. Because that's what we've been using all this time. Ay, 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 ay. Chat, your patience is incredibly appreciated. Because you don't have to put up with this dumb fuckery. But for some reason you are.
It is quite appreciated.
I don't know what I do to deserve your patience, but I do appreciate your patience.
Yeah, I'm very much just wondering what the shit about the game. Like, why it be do this?
Just gonna turn some of the shit down. I mean, the pup dates do help, and I still stand that you guys are very clearly here for the pup dates and not for me, but all the same, the pup dates are here for like 5 minutes out of the stream, and for some reason, inexplicably, you guys are still here. So, you know. Okay, this is actually playing reasonably.
For now.
We got the Mega Man arm.
I'm not gonna breathe all too heavy just yet. It may
mean,
kill it.
Yeah, and if it does, then you know what? If it happens, if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, this stuff is not your fault.
Oh, it partially is, because I was impatient and couldn't Bloodborne well.
I mean, that's Bloodborne's fault.
Ah, yes! The phantasmal butthole blocks our passage. Alakablam, bucko! Alright, Sphinctus, you're gonna have to educate me on that one because I have not seen a Rocky movie.
I trust you.
Ever. So... Oh yes, that bug has a green bud. Which means that the red bud bugs can get back up.
Humans helping each other out? What's coming to. Get out of my sight!
Oh fuck, there's a big bug. Why is there a big bug this early in the game?
Difficulty reasons?
I don't honestly remember what difficulty I set the game on.
I'm not sure. That was just my assumption. And I wonder if it's because we tried 3 and it didn't cooperate. This is why.
Out of the way!
Oh fuck, Lundar, you're right. I didn't change it back after changing it. After changing it.
Let's see if that did it. It did it! Zah, you good.
Oh, thank you, Kai.
No problem.
Can you fucking die?
Kill him.
Pew pew! Pew pew!
Hey, thought you took off.
Do you not understand? We cannot hope to do this without you.
Yeah, probably on some of
That's all right, superstar. Go on with your bad stuff. Go ahead. We got this.
Also, I have to say, whoever had the audacity to put like a fucking tiny ass engine in this sword, because listen to this thing.
It's so dumb.
I twist the handle and it revs the fuck up.
Out of the way!
It's so dumb, but it's so indicative of the series. It's like
It
good.
really is. Fuck you, bugs! I'm a good citizen of the Federation. Oh hey, look, Dante played by me, which means it
Hold on,
probably
Dante.
sucks.
They too low in.
Oh, yep, he just got his ass whooped.
Yep.
Hello, lady. Hello, Trish.
They did the fall down.
Well, looks like this won't be a total waste of time after all.
Man, and they took
Hey,
his right arm, too.
jackass! Did your mother ever teach you it's not nice to steal? Sorry, Dante. I'm bagging this bitch.
Alright, and now's the part where if I manage to kill this boss, I get the early ending.
Kill it dead.
Honestly, if I pull it off, I will be amazed.
Get out of my sight!
Yeah, you get the cop out, and everybody lived happily ever after ending if you manage to do the thing.
it's like, right. So, screw you too.
I mean, admittedly, in Far Cry 4, it really works. But that's Far
Yes.
Cry 4, where, honestly, everything goes horribly wrong if you do play the game, and the best ending is the ending if you don't do anything.
Wait, notification. So, kind is not accepted?
All I needed was the crab rangoon. Oh, here we go. Alright, I guess we get to play the game normally.
Yay.
This is it! This is it! It's all over!
Round 2.
Fight!
Get her out of here! This is a bad move!
I can still fight!
Go! You're just dead weight!
Back up! Come on! Let go! We must leave here. It's far stronger than we ever could have imagined. That bastard called me deadweight! I didn't come all this way for nothing!
That motherfucker took my arm!
Stop hitting yourself and think of ways to get stronger and actually help. If Dante
He
loses,
was really attached to it.
you're all that can defeat yours.
A little bit, yeah.
Is that what you call him? Yes. Yours.
So, noob skills, I honestly do like Dante.
That's the
Well,
name of the
hang on.
demon.
Are we talking his redesign
took
for
your
his
arm.
Devil Trigger or normal version? Because that's a big difference. Okay, normal Dante, honestly, I really appreciate because it's Dante, but older. Like, the dude's grown up at this point. It's been a long time. It works.
And he spent a life fighting. Yes, he's gonna look like shit.
Nero is discount boy band, but that's part of the charm. He's very much the young, angry punk, and poor Nero. He went with the counterculture that he could. He tried, bless him.
What happened to Dante? Where's Dante?
He's buying time, but it doesn't look good.
Time for screaming!
This can't be happening.
Oh, I saw this thing in Half-Life.
Dante lost.
Forget it. There's nothing we can do. We must go.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to be the people closest to the nightmare fuel, admittedly. Alright, we've already seen this cutscene. So, Lizard, only halfway. Because the thing is, the Devil Arrows, he doesn't really take into himself so much as he just neutralizes. He is still very very much in touch with his human side.
What's happening? What's
Oh,
going
man.
on?
Look, guns and Devil May Cry not working well.
Everything else, though, seems to.
Yes, Lady Red, I rage quit Bloodborne.
You look
Orphan
like you need a hug.
stonewalled me.
Not gonna get one from me.
Garriman
Better get
stonewalled
lost.
me. I was tired.
Hey, you're gonna
with
get
it.
yourself killed!
Don't crap yourself. He likes to kill demon things.
That
Let him
DMC3
do
was
his
giving a
thing.
shit.
You hear what
After
I
this
said?
gave a
You
shit,
don't
then we
want
fix this
son
one.
of a bitch, you're
Yeah,
gonna die!
DMC3 just wouldn't stream at all, which sucks.
Cheer up, crew cut.
I'm sorry, love. I did cost you goo.
You taking notes? All right. Time to kick some ass.
This is also true. Folk did win all of the goob.
Nero takes after
some
his
cleaning up
uncle,
to do.
which is nice. Also, I love that they added the Mega Man spawn-in animation if you have the Mega Buster level start.
That is a really nice touch.
The Bug Wrangler!
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that
The
well-functioning
pinball.
arm. To
How
kick
is his
demon
goggles
ass.
staying on? The way they're mounted to the helmet. How are they... No.
Hey,
I'm
Psycho!
not gonna
What's
question
the merchandise?
Hey,
Thing with
stop
this right
bitching
way,
and take
you-
cover.
Man, I wish I had disposable arms.
Really getting the hang of this new tool.
Disposable knees. Yeah. Yep.
Alright, so I blew up the Mega Buster.
It is now time to eat pasta.
Did you hear the ding?
Get in there!
Ding, pasta done, ding, pasta done, ding, pasta done. Oh, he broke my pasta. No! What am I gonna do with my spaghetti? I need it! Well, at least I still have the dildozer on. No. I have the fucking girlfriend on my arm now.
You heard, Cookie. You heard.
Let's look at it this way. Look at this thing. Look at it. It relieves tension and stress. It's made of soft materials.
You're angry to get this over too.
Oh yeah. They broke Kyrie's arm.
Oh no.
They broke the lady pleaser. I guess now it's time for Tesla Hand.
We have returned to Tesla Hand.
I don't know, Lady Red. I honestly do not know. Because I do very much still want to run Resident Evil with Kai.
Why are they collecting human blood? It's not just about feeding. There's something else.
This was just stress relief.
Yeah, that's very much what this was. Fuck it, don't care, go on to the boss. Oh, hey! Hey, another lady pleaser!
This here? Sweet.
I got another dildo hand!
What a lovely house plant.
I'm Nero Dinglefingers.
Oh, I get it.
I will not stop your skills.
Who brought the marshmallows? Because I'm bringing the fire. Like that? And have some more.
He's incapable of this, Sarah. He is incapable.
I gave you that one. Yeah, damn it. They're everywhere. Makes me sick. Help the skeleton! Out of the way!
And now I have the Drildo fingers.
Sturdy. Some spots are softer. Out of the way!
It is.
Make it stop that. You need to make it stop that.
I'm working on it. It has the pointy parts and it's not really flying.
It's not supposed to want to be like maybe.
Well, I'm working on it. Ow. But it has the pointium.
It does. It very much does. So do you.
Oh, fuck off. I was out of range of that.
Unfortunate.
Bang, 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 motherfucker. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, my devil trigger. As the song goes. And yes, I know, I do a very fucking horrible cover of it. Judge me.
Hey, tough guy. That'll keep him, but not for long.
Truly.
What do you mean?
Harsh,
Soldier
harsh
Boy said
judgment.
city's gone to hell and back, taken over by the underworld. Not just here, but everywhere.
Yamato did this.
Here we go. The backstory.
Why do I feel like your pet mechanic? Don't get used to it.
Nico, I showed you those order docs, so you still owe me, remember?
Hey, you two! Dinner's ready!
Be right there! Hey, why don't you go ahead? I'm gonna finish up here.
I'll try to save you some. Not.
Oh yeah, back when he had the demon hand.
You need something?
Hello, Parallax.
What
Hey,
is it?
Barra.
You hungry? Well, you're in luck, pal, 'cause food's ready and Kitty A always makes too much. Hope you like loud talkers, too, 'cause got a pair of those upstairs. You see something you like? What the hell? You a demon?
Nero, the food's getting
Kitty, get back inside now!
Yoink!
Look, he just really needed a hand, alright?
I'm taking this back. I'm running out of time.
What? What?
So fucking extra. He could have just walked down. No. No.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is most people in this series, but still.
It is. Like, everybody that is descendant of Sparta is just extra as fuck. Including Nero.
Well, yeah.
He's waiting
of
for us
course.
up ahead. Try not to get us killed on the way there.
So, while we're
you're
going through the
not wrong.
cutscene, I'm just gonna comment. We're a couple minutes away from the numeric workshop. Which means that we're not going to be continuing at this point. But, what we are going to do is say a heartfelt thank you for multiple reasons. The normal reason of, you know, thank you for coming out and joining us, because realistically speaking, while I'm saying I'm making myself your problem, y'all are choosing to be here, and it is greatly appreciated. But also thank you for your patience, because this has not been a well put together or planned stream, with a lot of repetition and a lot of dumb fuckery and scuff. So, thank you guys for hanging in there. I am not what you would call a professional streamer, and I definitely am glad for y'all's patience. I hope the banter at least made it worth it.
Indeed. Thank all of you for hanging out. Yeah, a bit scuffed, but that happens. It happens.
There was, in
There's-
fact, 3 being alone. Yes, love. Please continue, Kai. Sorry.
That's alright. Yeah, just thank all of you. We're always glad to see all of you here. It's very much appreciated.
Really is. Because, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Honestly, this is made so much worth it because you guys are here. So, with that, y'all have a good one, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you enjoy the numeric workshop, because they're coming up next.
Indeed, they are. Take care, guys. Have a great night.